Hi, I'm Linda Hendrickson here in my studio in Portland, Oregon. And in this video, I'm going to introduce you to a structure of ply-split braiding called two-layered oblique interlacing. Ply-splitting is a unique textile structure where cords are actually pulled through other cords to make both flat and three-dimensional objects. And the structure two-layered oblique interlacing is used not only to create beautiful geometric designs, but also to create gorgeous pictorial designs. Before I start to show you how the technique works, I just wanted to mention my book, How to Make Ply-Split Braids and Bands. And in this book, there are two small projects where you can learn how to do this technique. One of them is a sampler, and so it has two sections that are just two layers with no pattern. So you can see how those are completely two separate layers, and then a small section of pattern. And then the other project is to actually braid some letters, so keys on a key ring. This is a piece from India, which is made out of goat hair, and the designs show on both sides, but with the colors reversed. And you can see how it lends itself to so many beautiful, both geometric and pictorial designs. This is a big demonstration piece that I made for Art in the Pearl, and I'm still working on it. And just to give you an idea of some of the images that I've done. And before I start, I have to make graphs, so I do that in Excel, and these will show you what the graph looks like. You have to do both the front, this would be the front as worked, and the back. To do two-layered oblique interlacing, you start with two color cords. So in this case I have 4-ply cords that are plied light, light, dark, dark, which is traditional. And in this, I'm also following this pattern. And I'm actually working on this row right here and using a size 13 knitting needle that my husband has made into a gripfid. So I've worked up to here in this row, and every splitting is going to either, you have a choice between having a dark up or light up. So if I want it to be dark, then I would leave no twist because this is the previous splitting. And it would be like this, or so no twist, or I can leave a half twist and I can have the light up. And that's what I need next. So it's just split one, pull one through. And I need to have 4 lights in the pattern. So it's always just split one, pull one through. Okay, so this next splitting, we need to actually change the color because in the previous splitting it was light. So if I left no twist, it would be light. So I want to leave a half twist to make it dark. Okay, so now I'm at the last splitting in this row. This was what's called a long row, and so all of the cords are worked in pairs. And now I'm going to turn it over so I can work the reverse. And on the reverse, we put the first and last cords aside and then work with the remaining pairs. One thing about working on this technique is it does take a fair amount of concentration when you're following a pattern, and it's a great way to get your mind completely off everything else that's happening. Okay, now I'm going to need to just check my pattern. So I've done 3, 4, 5 rows. Yeah, so now I'm ready to do 4 rows of dark. So here's a case where I need to leave a half twist to change it from light to dark. This one, I'm leaving no twist to keep the dark up. Half twist here. No twist on this one. I hope that gives you a little idea of how the structure two-layered oblique interlacing works in a flat object. And in the next video that we're going to be making, I'm going to show a little bit about how to work in a cylinder and also how I make this kind of a rim with, by unplying the cords and then replying them. So stay tuned.